Thank you, Infinite Intelligent. So, I'm happy to have lights right now. And while I do, I should be sleeping, but I said, let me come online because I have lights, right? Love is light. Someone was saying love and light, explaining them as two separate things. And I didn't really sit to hear the whole explanation because my body system couldn't take it. Like, I, as much as I was trying to take like into details what you're trying to say, the truth within me, yes, they are very repulsive. Like, what is this? And I'm like, why should he be feeling like that just because it's a different perspective? Because it doesn't sit well with me. And I'm like, I need to work on myself. Because the truth is, love is light. It is that star that brings about consciousness because the light shines. The thing is, how existence appear is time, right? Is everything. That's how it appears. Everywhere is just time. Now, everything is now, right? Everything is in gray. And consciousness, right, is that light. Depending on the color of the consciousness, right? The color of the light. It moves through that gray field, right? That gray field is what we call time, fixed time. And what it moves through are called events. They are like stage plays that have been set out for any probability that would occur. So the probability that Abdul will slap Moise is there. The probability that Abdul will not ever touch Moise is also there. The probability that Abdul and Moise will never know each other is also there. Do you get? Everything is presently available, right? And it depends on the consciousness and level of awareness, your vibration, right? Your vibration takes you to different spaced out events. That is how we locate ourselves in the Fibonacci movement spiral that goes on. We can locate ourselves on the Fibonacci spiral, right? By knowing what our vibration is, then we can say in what direction our consciousness is moving towards. Because negative attention, yes, as you know, would always expand negative emotion. And whatever we feed our attention to would always receive power to expand. That is why today is my new foundation. I just started working out, right? I just started growing. I don't have gym access. I don't even eat 3 times a day like that. The days I do manage to get that 3 times a day is not something that I planned to do. It's not a daily schedule. It just happened. Right? And I'm always grateful for any time it happens like that. It's my desire to, you know, feel good, but I don't use things to define my feeling good. So no matter how my day might appear, right, it doesn't determine my feeling good because I understand that I am love. And love is the highest level of feeling good. So it doesn't make sense for me that the highest level of feeling good not to feel good because something is happening. That's how I have grown to see myself, right? So I'm just growing. I just started growing, and so I'm excited to see how my growth process feels like because I've got to I've grown to the understanding that The value, right, is actually in the process. What makes gold gold is not that it's shining. It's actually the process it took to shine, because it was once dark. It was once looking like black nonsense, right? So it's the process that is all about, you know, remembering that love has already won. And this is why I'm here with you. Because I don't understand why love that is light cannot be understood as that. It's just some people see that. So the way I think the way love and light has been misconcepted, or the misconception on love and light is just like people assuming that love is a part of God. Like they must also assume that light is also a part of God, or light is what loves produce. The understanding can be very interesting, because light is just love, literally. That's why it is that light that shineth and darkness comprehend not. Literally, that is what unconditional love is, because it has no conditions. So darkness does not understand why you are feeling good when there's no condition to you feeling good. Do you get it? Like, it's dumbfounding to smile and be happy when it appears that everything around you should make you be the most miserable person on earth, right? Instead, you are the opposite, total opposite of that. And anyone reading your energy of seeing you have lived your life, like what you have experienced, they would use their own perspective to assume or presume that you should be bitter, you should be, one negative thing or the other. Why? Because that is how they understand it. So before I started coming life, right, I was well aware that every life I make, right, will be something everybody would pay attention to the point that it doesn't matter if nobody seems to see any of my video now. It's something that even in a million years, right, people would come back to these videos and try to analyze to see what was different that they didn't see, or that nobody cared to understand, right? But the truth is, that epiphany would happen to all of us, because it will be individualized within us. The words I see, it wouldn't be something that I'm trying to make someone understand anymore. It will be something that everybody just understand, because you know, everybody is all about feeling good. Everybody just can understand spirits clearly, and anything I say would not be something strange anymore. It wouldn't be something that I'm trying to convince you either, because I'm not trying to convince you even right now. But it wouldn't be something that I would even need to explain, or, you know, go into scrutinizing. Uh, so, yes, uh, I feel like I need someone to match me. At the same time, I'm wondering what kind of energy that would be. It's like most times I wish I can just separate myself from myself and massage myself, then do the same thing, exchange. Use myself like just it's like using this hand to massage this hand and using this hand to massage this hand. That's what I want to do. I want to be massaging myself by myself. But yeah, to separate myself now. Once I can get that ability, it's over for you bitches, man. that that's the word they usually use. It's over for you bitches. But seriously, it appears like that. So I want to be very thank infinite intelligence for every synchronicity to tell me that indeed I am aligned with this frequency of existence. That's the truth about it is when you see synchronicities, it's only explaining the fact that you are aligned at that moment with the frequency of existence. So at that moment, it's the confirmation that you're on the right path. You are where you need to be. You are doing the best you can, how you can, and everything, right? So yes, that is said. Whew. And with that said, right, when you understand that you're loved, it's less of a, how do I call it? It's less of something that you would even negotiate or think about or consider, right? Because when you understand that you're loved, you will now see that your feeling good is something you should prioritize. You can't just let anything just change your vibration like that. Because your light will dim if you just allow your vibration go low. Like why reduce your energy? What is worthy to make you not have power? That's what it even sounds like. It sounds ridiculous. So and all that would give you a different understanding of what we exist within. And you'll be able to by yourself, right? Prefer to feel good. Genuinely. Because you see that there's nothing more important than you're feeling good. So today I was just flexing and showing off my current history. Every day for me is a current history. Today, this is my current history. I'm actually excited to see what I'll look like by tomorrow. Uh, yeah, and I can't even imagine what I'll look like by the end of this week. But yes, I know that I I keep going. It's actually there's nothing backwards anymore. I love growing. I love growing every part of my being. Like I love growing spirit. I love growing my energy. I love growing feeling good. I love growing everything about me grows infinitely. And I'm so excited and grateful. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude for all of existence, and I'm deeply glad to be part of the story of love that we exist within. I don't know how we're all going to remember that eventually. I just know we all get to remember. Oh, sorry, I told you I'm supposed to be sleeping, so I wouldn't be online so much any longer. Don't mind me. I've been working out since, and I just said let me pause before I continue working out of sleep because sometimes I work out to exhaustion before I sleep eventually. Right. But yes, this is me without gym access, and I know I just started growing. Well, if you can, I wish you could see a version of me I actually can see. And you know that indeed this is just starting to grow. Imagine how I would transform by the time I have that setup of metals, gym bars. Because I only desire to get my personalized one, something that I can be using indoor. I say once I get that, actually, Even right now, I hardly go outside. I don't parties. I don't club. I don't parties. I don't do all those social, you know, propaganda. I'm just usually by myself with myself. I love my own company. I'm not the kind of person that will get married and you would hear, I want to go out with the guys. Like, even there's no guys that is, nobody will call me seriously. It's not because of anything, but when I start talking, you run away from me seriously. I find it fascinating, seriously. And truth is, I need someone that would make me talk a lot because I'm curious about what is within me. And it's only when I'm talking that I can listen to what is coming out from me because I'm a present state of being. It's in the present moment that the words flow through me. And so if you ask serious, deep questions, you help me bring out or bet answers that, you know, I would love curiously to understand, right? Because I love to unfold God within me. But it's just challenging these days to find people that really ask questions that I want curiously to know about, right? Most people are just more interested in gold and stuff like that. Me, I believe if gold was used wisely to be used as materials for building structure like ground and nothing else. It's like for me the way people keep gold is like someone buying bag of cement and keeping it and now using the cement to rub their body and saying, I got cement. Because that's how it feels like when you see someone carrying gold and wearing it and having it as it's heavy. Even stones are heavy. Like seriously. I've tried to have hand bead and it has caught severally. I keep making different patterns, it keep cutting. I just got tired of it and leave it. Like it doesn't love me. Unless there's a hand bead that doesn't cut. And that's why you can see me with this. At least this is having that kind of luminous light, like it glows in the dark. That's one thing that makes it different, and it doesn't have any label. I'm not that kind of person that you're wearing a cloth and there's somebody's name on it, or you see Dior and yeah, I'm just like serious. This kind of like just at least this is number and probably I'm not. I don't like names on clothes. It's almost like labeling an object, that kind of thing, or a dog or something like that. Feels so don't mind me. I just have my preference, I guess. I don't like certain nothing material entices me. I love energy. I love positive energy. That's why you can't fake being around me. If you have all the material in the world and you don't have that positive energy, you can't even stand being around me because you feel like to me. And I don't want to feel like that just because of anyone at all. So I'd rather avoid you so that I don't feel that negative emotion, right? Because I can't understand why I should make myself uncomfortable just so that you can feel comfortable. That's just the truth. That's why it's never good to follow anything but the God within you. Because it's only that God within you, right? That is worthy to be followed. It's that God within you that gives you breath. That is the only important thing actually. It seems like rain wants to fall. And see what happens. Every time rain fall, my room leaks. Literally. If I could turn my camera to ceiling, you see the spirageous whatever that has grown on the ceiling due to constant rainfall. Even the bulb will be dripping water. You know that kind of electric wire where you're just like, God, you are the one for me. Because you literally need to sing it because they are literally in the hands of God. But the thing is, there's no fear inside it because I'm an electrician by heart. And electricity has shocked me a couple of times. And at this point, I'm not trying to feed anything negative attention anymore, baby. Like I'm all positive, permanently sealed. Get that, right? So yes, oh yes, I'm a positive motherfucker. And at most, I'm trying to see how I can make things appear on my chest. That kind of positive motherfucker. I'm not really into anything other than thank you, Infinite Intelligence, for this wonderful synchronicity. So yes, sleep, sleep, sleep. I need to sleep. Let me not abuse this body of working out. But yes, I know that I might just be looking fat now. But eventually, to look like I'm looking out when I start using metal for my shoulder. Because the truth is, I'm not trying to prove anybody that I can work out without gym. But the truth is, I can. I can always grow, right? There is no limitation. So even if I became a giant, I would use my initiatives to create workout materials with rock and rope, whatever. So I don't have any limitations to my working out. But yes, it's easy if you have a heavy substance that is very portable because carrying rock, right, is not that there's something special about it. It's just that it's bogus. And you can carry something bogus and it will be not as heavy as something that is very tiny and very heavy. That's what I'm emphasizing on. And it's not that I'm so enticed with looks because the truth is the strength is not in this physical body, but the strength is here. This is just an expression of here. So what you see here is an expression of the mental state. And I just started growing, so my shoulders will come fuller once I get that easy, workout. I don't work out to kill myself because I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm not trying to gap anybody. You can be bigger than me. I'm not interested in gapping you. It just happens that I'm not growing anywhere. There's no limitation to my growth. I'm not trying to reach a certain height or certain. I'm just working out every day. So it's not like there's anywhere I'm going to and I'm looking for a reward. I'm not looking for any reward. I'm just going, baby, because I exist. And the thing is, I just noticed that if I'm going to keep going, why not? What's the point of stopping? It's not like I'm waiting for someone to come and help me, right? If nobody cares to help me, it doesn't mean anything. And at the same time, I can see everything that has already happened. It's just right now, I'm not waiting for that that has already happened to happen before I start enjoying now. Because I know now is equally down then, right? It is that energy that I'm feeling that makes them even possible. Because that's the truth about feelings. Feeling is a secret. So you have to feel who you are literally. And feeling who I am is very easy for me because I'm literally seeing it. I'm seeing who I am. So feeling it is like child's play. I don't know if you can get it. So yes, before my rain starts falling and my everything goes hula baloo. Thank you very much. Mwah. For the beautiful ones that are close to my heart. I still my heart true to you. So yes, I just started growing. The idea for me, right, is to get my personal workout space that I can sleep there, that kind of thing, chill there, even if it's just me and myself. I don't need any third party. I don't see anybody's pepper. I'm not trying to be seen with any celebrity. I'm not trying to impress anybody. So it's just me, myself, and I, baby. And that's how I like it. I like it like that. Said I like it like that. Just me by myself, naked in the pool, enjoying the cold water. I'm even trying to see if, that working out inside the pool. Because I heard someone say you can work out inside the pool. I want to see how that feels like. If it make me do more workouts inside the pool, that feels sexy. I swear. Because so many ideas are in my head, right? But yes, yes. I know that nothing can stop my growth, so I am vastly aware of everything that is to come, even if, right, it's just feeling like a vision. But yes, countless times my vision has come to pass, just like this man I am right now. When I was 4 years old, I was asked what I want to be in future, and the little me said a boy because that's what the brain of that age could understand, right? Based on the society around me. But now, see me, then everybody laughed about it. What do I know? What nonsense am I saying? But now, nobody's laughing anymore. Now, everybody's quiet. So, with that as a very sharp example, I, I'm very aware that I don't need to brag at this point because evidence is on the table. So, yes, we'll continue to see more of my new foundation as YouTube keeps existing, I guess, at this point. Because that's the least limitation. If YouTube doesn't keep existing, I probably would have to create something that I can upload videos on. I already have a website, but just the database now for that video storage. Yeah, yes, yes. I guess I'm quite lazy. Yes, thank you for being to the end. Mwah. Okay.